as you can see, we've brought in a new project again. We're here at the scrapyard because this is where we picked up our new project. This is a BMW E46 318 Touring International. But before we could take it to the workshop, we first had to put wheels on it, and of course, they still had some for us here. So we put those on for a moment, and then we can tow the car to our workshop with our own tow bar system. Because we brought this system in-house, it really saves on costs, since you no longer need to hire anyone to tow your car from A to B. Now that the car has been straightened, we could drive the bus to the back and get our tow bar system, because this tow bar system actually weighs almost nothing. You can easily lift it, as you can see, and you just slide it under the car and attach it with the chains. Control arms, just tighten them up and you're done. Let's go to the workshop. And here we are next to our new budget drift build. We're going to give this BMW a new life. It looked sad at the scrapyard. You've seen the footage. On the other hand, we know little about this car, except that it's missing a bumper. Oh no, the bumper is actually there, but it's inside the car. Hopefully, in this episode, we're going to start it. But aside from that, you guys voted incredibly well on the poll we put out on YouTube. Honda 600 HP or a BMW drift build, and we just thought, yeah, why not, we'll just buy it. A BMW E46 compact with a 318 Touring International, also known as IS, with no less than 144 horsepower. We think it's enough to drift with for now, but if it's not enough, we'll put out another poll. And I'm sure our community will come through again. We're super excited. So I hope that in no time, once the thing has been on, we can do some donuts. So stay tuned for that. If you're really interested in how we got this car here, the tow bar is available from us, which we used to connect the BMW to the van. Twins TV on Instagram, send us a direct message. And in no time, you'll have a super strong tow bar to tow your own car with. I can immediately tell some things are missing, like the air filter housing. And a battery, yes. Those parts are usually the first to sell at a junkyard like this. I'm not sure, but a battery is valuable, right? You can get about 10 bucks or maybe 15 euros for it, so those are the ones. The parts actually are what make a junkyard keep a car for less money, because the sooner you get rid of those parts, the less expensive the car is. On the lot, right?
Absolutely.
If you have 100 cars and sell almost all immediately, it makes a big difference. I can already see right away that we're missing a mass airflow sensor, and besides that, yeah, I think we're also missing a complete interior, right?
Yeah, but the interior isn't that important. Because as you know, that's actually something you're going to take out anyway, so as far as we're concerned, it doesn't even need to be in there.
But I do see M logos everywhere, M door sills, M gear lever, M footrest things, so this definitely has something to do with M technology. This one came loaded, guys, and it has M bumpers. Don, I can already see it. Can you take it out for me?
Absolutely, I'll do that for you. Also a nice track light and a tow bar and a Krapovich end tips. These ones at least don't work.
No. Oh, it's electric, of course.
Look, I see a camera, that's also pretty funny.
That's a beautiful, unique new emblem.
Yeah, it's the newest one.
But these are all things that have to come off later, right?
Is that so?
Yeah, because you don't need a rear wiper for a drift car, right?
In a way, you're right about that. And that tow bar can come off as well.
Are we towing the Honda so both race cars can tow each other?
That's a really good one.
But one thing is certain. We have 144 horsepower, and in a car like this, weight essentially equals horsepower, right? So the less weight, the more power a car like this has. So we're definitely gonna strip it out. This BMW still has carpet, a headliner, and speakers inside, so all that needs to be removed. So I think let's hook up a battery first. That way at least we know the trunk will open. And then we can grab the bumper, grab the parts that are in this car. Because yeah, then at least we'll know if it's complete and if we can just start it. Because without a mass airflow sensor, it's just going to be a bit difficult. Wow, someone hit a pole, huh? Some carbon fiber. What's this here then?
No, that's duct tape.
Oh, that's duct tape.
Carbon fiber, yeah, you do. You dream about carbon fiber, right?
Large air filter box, no mass airflow sensor.
I have a really nice mass airflow sensor.
Oh, that's great. Install the mirror cover now. We'll begin the rebuild immediately. But you'll fix this. I think that'll fall off. Yeah, that mirror cover needs some special attention, a bit of sealant, a bit of glue.
Special sealant attention.
Let's connect the mass airflow sensor early. It makes a big difference.
But we don't know if it's good, right?
That's absolutely true, but at least we do have experience with mass airflow sensors from that Ferrari, right? Ah, nice and clean. I'm just curious about the mileage. We have 2 keys with it.
Oh, right. 18,000.
181, 18,000. No, that can't be true.
Oh no, 308.
119.
So 300 grand.
300 grand? Oh, 300 grand, steal deal, right?
I get why that oil is black.
Okay, is he going to do it or is he not going to do it? Wow, he's actually doing it, but oh, look how it's shaking. It's running at 500 revolutions per minute now.
How much? 500, no, 600.
600, oh, we're missing an exhaust, right? Okay, that's weird.
It's also shaking a lot, like it's not running on all its cylinders or something, all kinds of errors. Wow, this really doesn't sound good.
Since we didn't know what was happening or what errors the car had, we decided to run a diagnostic. This clarifies which car errors exist and may reveal the problem source. Manufacturer-specific error code P1159. Since our diagnostic tool doesn't indicate the source, we quickly Googled the code. And Google didn't help us either, so we're just going to remove the engine cover. I know ignition coils are a common issue with this type of car. They're either from Delphi or Bosch, but with these cars, they just break down really often. Because with the previous model, the M42, you had a kind of distributor box that went to all the spark plugs. And with this one, you have individual coil packs.
This is a drift car.
This is a drift build, you know?
Yeah, this is a drift build, you know.
Hey, is the plug broken?
Yeah, the ignition coil is broken, man.
Maybe removing the cover made it loose, but it shouldn't be left open. It's not running on all its cylinders, so, did you fix it?
Yeah, I just put that connector back on.
Then I'll start it up for you. If that was it? Oh, what?
Yeah, that oil tree is still loose, and I still see a lot of oil leaking. It's sweating a lot down here at the bottom of the block.
Yeah, 3 tons on the clock?
Yeah, with 3 tons, you'd be sweating too, I think, right?
Yeah, well, I'm going to start it now.
I wonder if this will fix the problem.
We do have a sporty exhaust for it, so that's great. Well, it's still popping a little, you know. Yeah, it runs well, you know, this is also so nice.
What is that?
This goes under your seat, right? So if you don't want to scratch your laminate, Why is that on the engine? Is there a hole under it?
No, but that's just one of those felt pads, right?
Yeah, but guys, the good news is that it just works now. So that plug, well, no more engine management light. It's 40 degrees outside, so it's even hotter in here since we don't have an outside temperature sensor. I think it's in that bumper. Problem solved. Now let's get the car up in the air and see what exhaust parts of something we're missing. Okay, who sees it first? I already see it. We're missing a catalytic converter. That's another one of those parts that the scrapyard actually makes money on right away.
Yeah, and sometimes a few €100, right?
Yeah, I remember the old BMW models actually used that material. The catalytic converter, I can't remember what it's called, platinum, thank you, that's worth so much. So a catalytic converter can easily be worth €500 or maybe even €1,000. If you buy a car like that for a few €100 or get one at your scrapyard, you can make your money back just by selling the catalytic converter.
It really is a gas guzzler, isn't it?
Yeah?
Yeah, it seems like it.
It's not a leak from yesterday, is it?
No, but it starts at 300,000.
We can easily fix this by welding a piece of pipe in between. I think we should definitely do that anyway because it will make a huge difference in noise.
Yeah, I think we have enough things to adjust. What am I supposed to do with this? You just handed it to me.
What's on top? Nice welding when it goes over like that. We're going to weld the exhaust for a bit, so at least we won't have so much noise. We'll listen to the engine, then get back to you soon. Weld everything quickly. Let's go. To fit the new pipe, we quickly sawed off the exhaust. That's why we put a piece of masking tape on it, so we can saw neatly along the tape, and that way your cut is always straight. After we sawed it off, we could of course measure the new pipe to see what length it needed to be. And then we quickly saw that it fits over the old pipe, which is really nice of course. This makes welding even easier. Now that we've measured the length, we'll reapply masking tape and start grinding. After it was cut off straight, we rounded off the edges so the weld seam will look even better. And now that it's the right size, it should fit exactly in between. And yes, of course, Daniel managed to measure it exactly right again. This bracket had to be moved so he could weld. And don't forget to clean the exhaust so it's rust free, that way the weld will look much better. That was a bit of cooking and roasting with Prince. Did you enjoy it? Subscribe for more cooking and roasting. And now, of course, let's see how it sounds. It's not automatic, so you don't need to use the clutch or brake. It's pretty easy, especially without a steering wheel too. Oh well, a slight rattle in that engine, but
Yeah, a slight hiccup, yeah.
what?
What? This thing sounds sick.
Is it a rally car or did he chip tune it? What? Sounds pretty funny.
Well, let's not blow the head gasket.
No, but seriously, it sounds really funny with pops and bangs.
Honestly, with how that's welded, we should never look at it again.
And that's why we didn't show it on camera, of course. It smells like gasoline. Let's open the door for a bit. Now that we know what kind of car we've brought home, is it time to order the parts and take on a 24-hour build challenge? That means 24 hours of actual work on the car, so not building a drift car in just one day. No, every minute we spend working on the car, the clock will just keep ticking. The idea is that in 24 hours we completely transform the car into an awesome drift car. Let us know in the comments what you would do first to a car like this. Of course, the first thing is to weld the differential. Those are actually the same points we had in mind as well. But if you have any other ideas, let us know in the comments. And subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already, and give us a thumbs up. If you think this car is super cool and can only get even cooler. And we'll see each other in a new episode, where we might already be doing our first donuts soon, so I'm definitely looking forward to that. I think you are too. See you then.